Anabolic window. Is it the truth or the myth? I'm going to explain you everything right now. The science is saying that it's not as needed as, bodybuilders in previous eras were believing that it actually is. But as someone who is doing this sport for more than 25 years, I will give you my honest opinion what is actually the truth and what isn't. Hi there, my name is Boris Kish. I'm a super heavyweight competitor in the category over 100 kilograms. Of course, in bodybuilding, I'm a licensed fitness coach and nutritionist. Welcome to my channel. So number one, what is anabolic window? Anabolic windows is that you take a certain amount of proteins, carbs, amino acids, creatine right after your workout. So the perfect solution would be, I would say, 50 to 75 grams of whey isolate. I would put there up to 100 grams of fast acting carbs like dextrose, maltodextrin, or even better if you can find it, Vitargo. Vitargo is the best, it kicks ass. 10 grams of creatine monohydrate. I would put 5 to 10 grams of glutamine and 5 to 10 grams of BCA, 10 1 1. Is it really so necessary, because the studies say, you are supposed to eat the amount of proteins, carbs, and other sources of your macros in the window of 24 hours. And if you don't put them in the window of 24 hours, then you will get into the catabolism mode, So it's only important that you put those nutrients in those 24 hours. And again, this is science, and these are some, YouTubers and coaches are telling that this is actually the truth, and that anabolic windows is the myth. And there are two sides of each stories. I mean, yes, it's absolutely the truth that it's enough that you put, let's say, if you're natural or if you're an enhanced athlete, if you are taking 2 grams per kilogram, or if you're enhanced, around 3 grams of protein per kilogram, that I was already explaining in one of my videos. In that window of 24 hours, you won't lose any muscles and you will be able to progress. I mean, it's the truth. You don't have to be completely obsessed that you have that post-workout meal right after the training, and that you run and go home and eat that, high protein meal as soon as you come home, that you take your chicken breasts, brown rice, eggs, broccoli, etc., maybe with a little almonds immediately after you come home, right after, let's say, 30 minutes, 45 minutes after the post workout meal that you're supposed to drink right after your workout in the gym. Otherwise, it's all going to fall apart and you're not going to get your maximum gains. But on the other hand, I want to share you something from my really personal experience, because I live in Vienna, Austria, and I was hanging out at my prime with a lot of Austrian super heavyweight bodybuilders, and I have to tell you, those guys were really big and huge, and even way bigger than me, and a lot of them were IFBB pros and even IFBB pros potential. So I'm speaking about, arms that were like 56 centimeters, fully ripped, defined, I mean, they were bench pressing 250, 300 kilograms, working sets. I mean, they had everything. They were really brutally huge, symmetrical, defined monsters. And I'm grateful that I was, able to train around them when they were in their prime, and to learn a lot from them, and to steal a lot of knowledge from them as well. And I can tell you for sure that none of them was skipping meals. None of them. So, I mean, whenever we were somewhere together, they had their timer, and when the timer was, beeping, no matter where they were, in what situation in their life, they were taking out their plastic packaging and they were eating chicken breasts, broccoli, rice, tomatoes, whatsoever, every 2-3 hours. I mean, again, they were like extremely huge, extremely successful, extremely big, extremely ripped. They were doing everything on the point, and every one of them was taking post-workout shake meal, and then they were sitting for, let's say, 20-25 minutes in the gym all together, sharing stories and experiences, planning, discussing who will go to which contest, will they meet there, how are their preparation going, etc., etc. And after 20-30 minutes of post-workout shake, that I explained what it was contain approximately, they order in that gym. That was the best gym in Vienna. It was working 24 hours. You could order your bodybuilding meal there. They were ordering their chicken breasts, rice, etc., etc. None of them was skipping that. Absolutely none of them was skipping that. And I can also tell you from my personal experience that when you take that, and this is something that I can promise you, that I can guarantee you, if and when you take your post-workout meal shake after the workout, you immediately feel like the pump going everywhere in your body. The veins become like super thick and you feel full as a house. I mean, everybody who tried that post-workout shake knows what I'm talking about. I mean, if it's not so necessary, how come the body is responding so brutally on that shake, way 10 times better than if you take that shake any other part of the day? Because, then the body is simply, craving for micronutrients and other proper supplements that it needs to put inside, and after that you feel full as a house for, let's say, another maybe 5-6 hours. And I never also saw, when I was traveling in FIBO Germany or whatsoever, when I was looking that any professional IFBB pro was skipping meal. If you have any kind of possibility to ask them, ask an IFBB pro, is he really skipping post-workout shake and post-workout meal? None of them is, and this is why they are the best of the best. So the final conclusion is, if you are somebody who cannot, who is not able to eat every 2-3 hours, who maybe doesn't have time to eat immediately after the gym, who simply doesn't want to prepare that post-workout shake, could you be, properly developed, and could you build huge amount of muscle, and can you look great and amazing without, doing and following the rules of anabolic window and eating every 2 or 3 hours? Yes, you definitely can. Nothing can happen. But if you want, to get from the body that it becomes the best that it can be, yes, then it's a huge tool, game changer, and makes really, really huge difference. I mean, forget the theory when they were saying, on 10 weeks we were, testing some lifters who were training, some lifters who are not training. I mean, this shows nothing. This is like I'm telling you the story that nobody ever saw. I'm telling you, really, if you want to believe me, from my real personal experience about what the pros and super heavyweight competitors are doing. Imagine that, having a post-workout shake in the period when the anabolic window is super active is going to add you up to, maybe at the end of the year, 1 or 2 kilograms of proper muscle. Would you be skipping it? I can guarantee you that as well, that it is way easier to lose 20 kilograms of fat than to put 2 kilograms of pure, high quality muscles, especially if you're serious lifter. So hope this story helped you, write me your experience in the comment section, and please do not forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, God bless, love you, bye.